Alright, back with Chapter 4 of Valkyrie Profile, Covenant of the Plume, and it's called War Against Will. Frit, basically. So, war against me. Great, isn't it? Vigilance or patience, risk a stand now to avert catastrophe, or suffer it and salvage what remains. What? Your demeanor hints you are still haunted by indecision, your lordship. Indecision will fade as war dawns. What I do not decide will soon be decided for me. Yet the choice is moot. Whether it is Langre or Christoph who triumphs, Artolia will be brought to its knees all the same. Despite the bitter... Who says that? No. Despite the bitter enmity, Crown Montpharnasian and Benoit have worked seemingly in tandem to achieve this end. So apparent is the subterfuge. I long anticipated prudence would prevail, but it appears pride and provocation were too great. The predators who will not hesitate to pounce at the first sign of weakness. If your lordship does not act, there may be nothing left to salvage. Indeed, you have lifted my veil of optimism. You will forgive me if I do not thank you. Asshole. I fear I have failed you, Master Wilfred. No, you haven't. You served me quite well. Yes, you did. What do you say? I have been remiss and allowed you to forget the sins you must commit. I assure you, I have not forgotten. Your loyalty and compassion are admirable, sire, but little good shall they serve you. This is the battle maiden, I fear. Yeah, then... I don't know. I'll just fight against something else. So... I realize what must be done to slay the Valkyrie. Stick a sword into her. That's it. But I cannot bear to squander life with such callous disregard, yeah. I pray you find the strength, master. Strength shall come with experience. Come, I shall seek mercenary work. Very, very interesting. He is talking to thin air. I have to tell this someone. Right, the Crown City for just more cutscenes, so we can jump into that. A desolate air lingers heavily over the town, does it not, Master Wilfred? The princes built their thrones upon the graves of peasants' sons and daughters. Dire times are these for the common folk. And prosperous times for men of fortune, sire. Oh, so it seems. My good man, allow me to regale you with the most fanciful tale, the tale of a mercenary who claimed to be the son of a Neinherjar. What do you know of me? I know. You are a shameless rogue, the disseminator of a blasphemous lie and a poisoner of honest minds. Yeah, whatever you say. Then you know nothing. Stupid. My proclamation is no less binding. Confess your deceit now, and you might still enjoy the lenience of lashes. Great, isn't it? I'm guilty of no deception. If you would compound your crime with further lies, so be it. Offer proof of your claim or be executed a heretic. No. Looky here. Ooh, still sparkly. Dear gods. Halt, grant me audience. Surely you will concede that from my perspective the notion did sound a tad absurd. Your Inquisition is absurd and your perspective irrelevant. You have wasted enough of my time. Of course, how very vulgar of me. Allow me to make amends at the royal court. That is quite an invitation. And one I believe you shall find worthy of your while. In fact, I insist you attend. I should warn you, the great Fosnell does not accept no for an answer. No. Alright, I suppose I have no choice then. Your graciousness is exceeded only by your sagacity. Right this way. Isn't he a smug one? I love this guy. I summon you here for a cause of the greatest import, the survival of our kingdom. You have my ear. You are no doubt familiar with the ascension crisis that plagues our land, turning the kingdom in upon itself. I am. Barely. Then you must also notice the foreign hordes that peer across our porous borders, poised to strike at a moment's notice. I'm the sun and moon, and open and private, and I and my lord have strived to stem this tragic sibling rivalry. Yet alas, our impassionated players fall on deaf ears, and our efforts amount to naught. Therewith I prevail upon you. The son of a Nine-Herja, your voice will carry from the hollow to the peaks a bird song of peace. You exaggerate. Quite the contrary, it is you who misestimate. There resides in our land a noble line the Valkyrie hath called upon as she did yours. Horseholm holds much sway, enough indeed to bring this war to a close, and yet they remain stagnant. They resign their house to a fate of ruin, and thus the entire kingdom along with it. Permit me to interrupt. I am curious about the lord of whom you spoke earlier. What would you care to know of him? You are not the first court magus I have encountered in my travels. I believe you are acquainted with Rosea and Lieselot. You have me at a disadvantage. I presume you are then unaware Rosea had been dispatched by Margrave Roenberg with Lieselot interposed. That is most regrettable. You stinky-ass liar. My lord, hordes of the undead have crossed into Atolia. Ready my things, shall engage them at once. Does not a magus belong at court? Circumstances do not comply with the old ideas. Unless we forestall the demon's advance, there will be no Atolia, let alone a court. Then I shall join you. Funny thing is, there are no undead. There just will be some plant thingies. I don't know. Mandrakes or... don't know what they call. So be it. Let's slay undead. Who aren't undead, apparently. Alright, so I will go back into the Crown City, buy some stuff, get the rumors for the side quests, I think it's 2 this time, do this mission. It's really absolutely not important, this thing. This is just slaying some plants, and they're not really strong. They are scattered throughout the whole map, so this takes much too long to show, and yeah, really it isn't that important. If there's any dialogue, I'll cut in again, but yeah, this first mission is just a filler of some sort. So I'll meet you again when it's when there are some more important missions to do. Alright, so I took care of the 2 side quests, and this is the last enemy of the first main mission of this chapter. So I'll just cut him into pieces.
This should be fun!
Right. Should. Well then, goodbye.
I have you!
And we get to see a new
Your
one.
fate rests on the edge of my blade! Finishing strike! Giant Slayer! Now you join the ranks of the fallen.
And another new one.
Please accept this humble offering.
In the abyss, the trident of hell dances. Dripping crimson truth lights the one true path. Maleficent harm!
And that's it.
You were truly deserving of
Right. So yeah, just die. Thank you.
it. No apology necessary.
Right, yeah,
Your
this
death
was,
shall
as I
suffice.
expected, a very long battle. It's just annoying. So, we got the Dragon Slayer. Alright. Don't really know what this item is. Maybe Greatsword? Let's see. So, yeah, I just 100% killed every enemy. It's not that hard, really. There are two, well, you could say stronger enemies on this map, plus the dragon, but the rest is just, you have to be careful not to kill it with one character, basically. Right, Wonderful Sire, yeah, we know that. You just serve me again. So we get the Beast Bludgeon. Out of Reduce Magics, nice one. And the rest is crappy, yeah. Well, 2 Noble Elixirs, why not? Alright, let's just check on these 2 items I got. The Beast Bludgeon. Can I get... No, I can't get any info from this, so let's see. Oh yeah, because... yeah. Sure, because my upper screen is glitched, so I'll just check this now. Well, the Beast Bludgeon has 3 attacks and Soul Crush enabled, but what does he have right now? The S-Stock you can buy in the shops is a bit better. Has only 2 attack, a little bit more power, but as I said, Will is better with 2 attacks really. And the Dragon Slayer is a Soul Crush enabled greatsword with quite a bit of... Oh yeah, it's just... I was wondering because it didn't show on my upper screen, but yeah, this is just lagging when I record this. So yeah, with Soul Crush enabled, good bit of attack power. Let me just double check something.